Oh, hey, is that Karen?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just
Hey.
reading.
Oh, what were you
Hi,
reading?
everybody. Sorry, I'll put my book down
What
now.
were you reading?
I'm reading The Spirit of Alchemy, Secret Teachings of the Sacred Reunion, my most recent book from April 2015.
Oh, I
And what are
think
you
it's from
reading?
that really great author, Karen A. Dahlman.
Yeah, that's who she is.
I'm reading a great memoir called Diary of a Beverly Hills Matchmaker.
I read that one. I
Plug,
love it.
plug,
Anyway,
plug. We're just being silly with our books. We did
being
another
silly.
video, you guys, and I'll put the yay, and I'll put the link below. We did a video on writing, so we're both authors, and we've got our books, and we did a really informative, our tips and take on writing. But today we want to talk about how to be a clear channel, clearing your channel, how to clear your channel, because a lot of people ask us on the Ouija board group, hey Ouija board people, hey Ouija board
Hi,
groups,
everybody. Hey,
hi,
guys. Hi,
hey
friends.
Ryan, who's out there? Ryan,
Ryan,
Brenda,
Brenda, Carla, all our buddies out there. Linda, hi you guys.
Linda
Robert
Deer,
Murch, hi.
Linda's, hey Julie. Anyway, we get a lot of questions on the Ouija board sites and everywhere about how to use it. Can I use it alone? It won't move. What do I do? And we talk about frequencies and stuff. And one of the components is
Mhm.
diet, right? Wouldn't you say? We want to keep our body as clean as we can so that we can access those higher frequencies. We are bombarded with GMOs. What are those? There's chemtrails. There's stuff in our oceans, Fukushima
Fluoride,
now,
chemicals, everywhere you
chemicals,
turn. The animals are injected with hormones and chemicals again. It's just everywhere. How do you keep yourself clean?
the
But I
fluoride
think
in the
too,
water.
we're also talking about just how to be a clean channel, clear, opening your channel up, emotionally, physically, mentally, your thoughts, your feelings, how can we keep that clearer? And I always say I'm trying to widen my channel for more communication, not just with the board, but with my higher self, with my inner wisdom
Yeah.
and with the higher energies as well. So this is you can look at this on many different levels. And I know Marla wanted to first start talking about some of the dietary
Yeah, the
issues.
dietary things. One of the important things that you'll see if you Google it, a lot of people are talking about getting the fluoride out of your water and your
Yeah.
toothpaste. The fluoride calcifies the pineal gland, which is
Hmm.
the third eye, seat of the soul. It's in our brain. It's like this little pine cone shaped thingy in the
Literally
middle of,
looks like that too, like a pine cone.
and
The
the
ancient used to always show it in their symbolism as a pine
and they
cone.
still do.
They
In the
still do.
it's on the yeah, it's everywhere.
One good thing, a way you when I juice, I include cilantro. Cilantro is
Mm.
known for flushing out the toxins from like fluoride and some of these other things, chemtrails, all these kinds of hormonal things. So you can add, just even adding sometimes an herb to your juices, to your smoothies. That helps. And I always use cilantro. It's the one I choose.
Cilantro's great. All the green stuff. There's a lot of things you can look up. A whole list. If you Google it, how
Yeah.
to decalcify the pineal gland, they'll give you a whole list of nutritional things that you can take. And also drinking a lot of water, but purified
Yeah.
water. That's fantastic. Eating fruits and vegetables. I'm a vegan. Karen's a
I'm a
pescatarian.
pescatarian. Yeah.
I'll
I
have a
do eat
little
fish.
once in a while. I'll have some clams or mussels or something because they don't have a face. So
Right.
for me, it's like a more of a sea plant or something. But I
I'm
pretty
the
much
same way.
like to keep a vegan life, and it just makes me feel lighter. And when we're laden down with heavy animal products and dairy and all of that stuff, it just makes you feel heavier, and you've got, like you said, a lot of those hormones and antibiotics that are put into the animals, unless you can get
Yeah.
hormone free.
Yeah, range free is good if you're still, you eat meat. There's nothing. We're not saying
Yeah,
don't eat
we're just
meat.
saying that
We're
we
saying eat
don't.
what diet allows you to be lighter in vibration because it's the vibration again. As we talk about the Ouija board, when you use it, it's your vibration is going to attract like vibration. So I really work. I've been this way all my life. I've been a vegetarian, a pescatarian since about the age of 21. So more than half my life. I've been eating this way, and more recent, in the last 5 years, I'm also gluten free, and that's really because of the GMOs and how it was affecting my thyroid. So I really look at trying to keep everything, all the meridians open. I do reflexology, acupressure, acupuncture, just to keep allowing and opening that channel. Because my goal, and this is what I strive for, and what I write about. with that book I held up at the beginning, is really tapping into being in contact, communication with, communion with your higher self. And having that as my guiding principle in life, the more I, as Marla's saying, really watch my dietary intake, how I eat, what I eat, am I consciously eating, am I aware and taking the time and putting good foods and water and alkaline water, etc., into my system, I find that it gives my energy a higher vibration. And I can see that even with my work through channeling with the board, or even channeling when I automatic write. And I find that the energies, the messages come through a lot easier and great proportions. I mean, the kind of information that comes through, it's quite profound at times.
And I
How
found
about you,
alcohol. I know Wayne Dyer even stopped when he stopped drinking. He says, if I want to get to the places that I want to get to, meditation wise, spiritual wise, he needed to stop drinking.
Yeah, he quit drinking, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And a lot of the spiritual, I'll ask a lot of these when I meet the gurus and stuff, or I'll dig in, do they drink? A lot of them, most of them don't drink. And I did stop. It just, as I got older, it just wiped me out. I mean, and then with the menopause, if I take like three sips of a Chardonnay, I'll just be drenched in sweat, you know, hot flashes, and then it just doesn't go with me anymore. Now, beer, I like. but still, I can get drunk real fast. So for now, I've put it all aside, because then I don't even want to meditate. I can't. I'm hungover, and so it can really affect you and kind of put you back. And then I quit coffee, which right now I'm craving one so bad. I love coffee, but I found that it's pretty acidic. I have trouble sleeping at night. But then now I've got a headache and I'm exhausted, and I'm just trying to handle it today, because I've been off coffee almost 2 weeks.
You need a good green juice is what you need. And Marla loves juice.
Yeah, I have green juice every day, and right now
she's got her Vitamix.
I've got a lot of stuff, and I've got a juicer, but we'll see. I mean, I go back and forth with the coffee. I tell you, I don't know, and I'm always asking everybody. All these
coffee though, I still drink. I still have mine. It feels good in my body, and there's many days I'll go without drinking it, and I'll have my teas instead. So I kind of vacillate, and of course, I always drink, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these a day. This is alkaline water, and sometimes I put ice in it. A lot of times I drink at room temperature. It assimilates in your body a little easier, but I'm constantly drinking water. That's my big thing.
That's really good. All right. So yeah, and then your thoughts. The meditation helps a lot too, to open up the channel.
Yes.
Meditation is very important. Stones, you know, we were talking about, like I've got my Super 7 here. I wear, I've got my lapis lazuli bracelet that I wear.
Oh, lapis lazuli, I love it. Ooh, yeah.
Lapis.
It's beautiful.
So stones can help. There's a lot of different ways, but you do want to just keep your thoughts pure, your body pure, vibrating at a high frequency.
Yeah, and I always look at the emotional mental health. That's my background as a therapist. And I look at what can I do when I'm feeling, more down, or having a melancholic day, or moments that things aren't going so well. I'm angry, we're human. So I work with those emotions. I don't ignore them. I don't sweep under the table or under the carpet. I actually journal about them. Mm-hmm. And it becomes some of my writing. And it actually, some of that stuff, the techniques and tools I've learned over the years for myself and for my clients, end up in my books, because they've been tried and true and they seem to work. So I say we have to have a diet of our emotions and our thoughts and our feelings. And that just means, you just put into you, harbor, hold, look at, feel what it is that makes you feel better. And at times when we do, you're going to have ups and downs, and don't ignore them. Write them out, express them, move them out, dance around, swim them out, run them out, exercise them out. And then, fill in, put back in what you want to put in. Maybe it's a big, nice glass of water. Maybe it's just thoughts of what you enjoy doing. So we really have to, it's a constant consideration to always look at what you're putting in your body, what goes through your body, and whether it's on the physical level of food, or whether it's more on the mental, emotional level, it all matters. And that ultimately what allows you to either constrict or widen that connection to the energies.
And I'd say communion with nature too. You want to get outside, whether it's swimming or running or walking or hiking, getting into your feet in the dirt. Our feet are always in shoes or on carpeting or something. We never get our feet on the earth, and it's so important to connect with Mother Earth. So
I bet you right now though, you're barefoot, aren't you?
I'm not, because it did get a little chilly, which I'm great. You've got to see my sock. Okay, I'll take off my socks. Isn't this so witchy? Look at this. So I got these in New York on Fifth Avenue. There's this little shop, Look at my socks.
Oh, stars and dots.
Stars
I
and
love
dots. And they're supposed to be different on each foot. And so,
it. Well, of course, I'm sitting here barefoot, which is how I work.
right?
My office, I'm the barefoot entrepreneur. So I'm always barefoot.
Right.
We both work out of our homes. We have our own businesses, and so we have the opportunity. A lot. I know a lot of you go to offices and stuff, or go to work. You leave your home, so it's a little harder to maybe get out and touch the earth or be barefoot. But you can always pack your foods with you when you go, so you're eating better. You're
Yes.
more conscious of what you're putting in your body.
Well, that's a big thing. It's so interesting because we get busy. I mean, we're in our cars
Yeah.
and then we're at work and then we say, oh, and then maybe you have kids. Karen and I
Yeah.
don't have that. We just have our animals we have to worry about. So, but I can imagine, listen, a busy single mother or something that how
Oh
in the
yeah.
heck are you going to get this and you're grabbing a fast food? But yeah, if you can plan ahead somehow and find a way to avoid it. And I heard that. Did you hear this, Karen? That some of the McDonald's are closing down because people are
Yes.
wising up and not wanting to eat that crap.
That's right. We're starting to see a shift. We're starting to see a shift in this.
shift.
People are becoming more aware of their bodies, of our longevity, and what we need to do. And people are becoming more aware of this whole the hormones and the chemicals, the GMOs, the genetically modified organisms within our plant structure itself. People are waking up to this, and they're saying no. So yeah, I wasn't surprised.
And the preservatives and the dyes and all
Right.
the stuff and the sugars and salts
and the NutraSweet and all this stuff in the sodas, and it's just you gotta watch out.
It just really weighs you down, puts weight on, and weighs you down. So you want to be
very true.
More vibrating. So thanks for watching, you guys. And we would love it if you'd leave some comments and subscribe to our channels. And we will be seeing you real soon. Peace and love.
Right at you.